Greetings, mortals. I am starting 1 minute ahead of the average. How y'all doing today? How's your guys' weeks? So today, the whole goal of today is just kind of to relax and color some stuff in. Of course, bully me with water. Oh yeah, I mean, so today I actually wanted to start my stream maybe like 15 minutes early, and then I wound up having to fix my lights. I barely got here on time. It's really great. It's a watercoloring stream. Oh, I wish I could watercolor. That'd be cool. What this is, ladies and gentlemen, is hopefully my mic can pick this up. Oh, Janae Weaver.
You're
you
never
so
getting rid of me now, Kai greater than 3.
Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate, chat, with hopefully this picks up. Yeah. Guess who got some Red Bull? It's me. After a several month dry speak, so happy to have it. Atlas, thank you for the 3
Hey.
months. Hey. Welcome back to the sub club. Today we are coloring. So I'm trying to work on how I can color stuff in a reasonable amount of time, which is very difficult. So what I have right now in front of you is this is my flat colors. So also, hey, check out, I made room on this side of my screen. You guys can actually see more of the art today. So yeah, I'm gonna be working on trying to get a little quicker here and there. Right now I'm gonna clean up a couple things that I see, because I haven't touched this in a long time. But yeah, so one of the techniques that I want to try to use is, it would help me by like basically skipping a whole step of coloring that I would normally do otherwise. So before, I would copy my base colors, and then I would like basically assign a layer to be that base shading layer, and then I would adjust from that. It sounds really complicated, and what I figured out is if I duplicate my colors, which that looks good, of which I will do so, right? Now I have 2 coloring layers. Check it out. Nickling, welcome. So now I'm going to have this be like kind of just my darker layer for right now. I can adjust this later. I might do a little bit. Yeah, you can't quite see my layers, but you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna make this be my slightly darker color. I'm gonna bump up stuff a little tiny bit. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a layer mask onto, I'm looking good today, oh, thank you. I'm going to put a layer mask on top of this, and I'm going to completely get rid of it. So that way whenever I do draw something on my layer mask, you can see it applies that coloring, that shading. So I'm gonna try this out and see if it actually works. Becca, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, apparently everyone walked into a tutorial today. I'm going to make my line art actually black so I can see what more I'm doing. And let's see, that looks okay. Maybe I'll bump up the saturation just a little tiny bit. Get a little darker. Been sub for 3 months now. Yeah, I really appreciate it. It has been a very quick 3 months. Okay, that looks maybe a little better. Okay, let's try this. Tell me about how your guys' weeks were. I'm very eager to know. But yeah, my goal for today, just to color stuff in, get fast, get quick, get coloring swole. It's been a crunchy week. Okay. Elaborate. Tell me about your week. Today's your birthday. Y'all, wish eBay a happy birthday. That's so exciting. Are you 200 something yet? That's how old I am. So in my efforts to be quicker, I'm just gonna try to Merry Birthmas. I'm gonna try to render as much as I can when I can. But we'll see. Very, very excited. I haven't colored in actually so stinking long. So I need the practice. Still a baby. That's alright. 200 more years, you got it. What's a couple 200 years? Couple 200, a couple hundred. It'll fly by. Honestly, yeah, at 28 you really start feeling it now, you know? Mr. Krabs. Couple of 100. Oh yeah, I made the big bottles for that little tiny bit more common. So hopefully we'll get to hear some of the lovely sounds that it has to offer today. So this week, well, this upcoming week in Canada is something called Reading Week. It's basically like spring break.
Let's push that hype train over the rail.
Thank you. So yeah, this next week is Reading Week, and I am so excited to actually have some time off. You're on Reading Week right now. You get it. You feel it. Feels good. For our American friends, it's like spring break, but sounds cooler. It's dedicated toward reading, and reading is cool, right? It's cool. Pretty sure it's still cool. Okay. Ah, Basil, how you doing? Is all right. I prefer listening. I'd call that reading, kind of, right? It's just reading with your brain. Ah, thank you, Basil. My whole goal today is to be a quick a quick monster when it comes to shading. Sound effect always gets me. I'm actually just such a child. But yeah, beach hydrate is now a much more common beast. I've also added some pretty sick sounds. Part reverb always cracks me up. Me too. I think that's the one that I like probably the most. But gosh darn it, whatever the heck that one is, that's quite good. I wonder if, when we're old and gray, if we play the fart reverb for like that generation, will they think it's funny? Like, is it an automatic timeless classic because of what it is? So curious. So this past week, I have been working on so many projects, none of them illustration, which has been killing me, killing my soul. Um, so drawing, it's heckin' funky. You know how, like, when you haven't drawn in, I don't know, just a couple days and you feel like you haven't drawn in years? That's how it feels. It's an interesting feeling. It's a terrible feeling. I hate it. I do need to watch that video. I saw it. It's been on my my to-watch list all day today. Haven't had a chance yet. Now, is it mostly talking about burnout? Or what does it cover? Also, hi, Ellery Duke. Gosh dang, names. Those are hard. How you doing today? It's literally, you've taken a break from drawing and want to get back into it, but nothing feels right. Oh, I just push through it. I don't know if I'd really call a couple days like a break from drawing. Maybe it is, but I don't think that's really what they're talking about. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ah, well, all right. I'll have to take a look. Sounds like I'm being specifically called out. Whoever is playing whatever this instrument is going absolutely ham. Way to start the day. I'm doing all right. Thank you, Sonic Kid. How are you? Oh, sheesh. He's going crazy. Get it, brother. Woo. Amelia, welcome. Hello. So I think an issue that I have with a lot of my artwork is that I overshade. So obviously shading depends on the lighting, but I am also in control of that lighting when it comes to pieces like this, where I can literally do whatever I want. So I'm gonna try to get myself to calm down a little bit and not go super crazy ham. Take it simple, take it slow, make the little things count. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna have shading, I'm gonna make it look super special, you know? So hopefully I can try to make it to where less is more. So that's the theory behind my stuff today. Will it work? I don't know. My theories hardly ever work on stream. I'll start a day and I'll go, oh, I'm gonna do 10 quadrillion requests today, and I'm gonna do them all super fast. And then I wind up doing like 2 because I fell in love with the characters and I'm slow. Did you see the new Batman movie trailer? I have not. I like Batman, don't get me wrong. I just don't like Batman that much to keep up with the movies. Does that make sense? It's kind of like the Lego movies, right? I've seen them and I've enjoyed them, but I don't keep up with it. I'm not subscribed to their lead director and following their every move. Have you been? Ah, that's a loaded question. I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I have this week off from school, and that's always super daunting because I have a list of things that I need to get done. And then there's a list of things that I want to get done. And that makes things tough because I want to do way too much stuff. And I know that I'm never going to be able to get it all done. So where do I start? You know? Do I just take a couple days and go absolutely crazy? Go crazy, go stupid? But otherwise, you know, I'm doing okay. Stressful week, but I'm glad it's over. Internet's still bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Tobias. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you have a good rest of your night. Ah! Yeah, welcome. How's your day so far? Is this about correct so far? It's okay. A couple things need a little change, but oh. Hello. Did I turn off the art redeems? Yeah. Not permanently. Just enough time so I can actually get stuff done. Yeah. I need to color so much stuff. I gotta get this done. And I haven't shown my coloring on stream in yawns. So I figured I might as well show it. Just have a super relaxing day. Getting stuff done, feeling good. Celebrating the weekend. So it's finally here. And if you guys are here, then you deserve to have a good weekend, you know? Especially with all of the stress and whatnot that's going on in the world, it has been an absolutely rough week. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. And I ate pizza today, so today is a good day. I woke up, I got not enough sleep. I woke up and I played Dungeons and Dragons for several hours, which was wonderful. My character, who is a birdman, a fancy birdman, he has not died yet, despite being a very small, fancy birdman. So that's exciting. super happy about his not death. And my party has not completely perished. Had some people today who got knocked down. Not permanently. Spiders are scary, apparently. And our paladin fell into a well and then got bitten by a ton of snakes that are just hanging out in the well. He had a terrible day. But my day was good. I don't really want to shade every one of these bandages. Just want to give kind of a general idea that the bandages do have like depth behind them. That's probably pretty good. Okay, how would shading work this? That maybe? Looks pretty good. Okay, this is a pretty good start. Now I'm gonna get some shape going in here with a little bit of reflected light. So, first and foremost, I really like the color of this darker gray, but I'm not a super fan of this like brown gray color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of that and change that color to be just a little bit darker, I think. A little darker, maybe a little bit more red. Hard to tell. It's there. Right? Before, after. Subtle. Before, after. But I like it. What's up, Chinny Weaver? Why do melons have fancy weddings? I don't know. Why? Because they can't elope. That's really sad. Oh. Wait. What? Wouldn't that mean that they have, like, crappy weddings? They can't elope? Or am I not... What? Eloping means to be married, right? Or am I stupid? Be stupid. Teach me. Eloping means to run away secretly in order to get married. Oh. I just thought it meant normal marriage. See. Okay. Have a lot of things to question now. But very cool. That's a good joke. Like that very much. Thank you. So my previous technique, something along these lines. It was like, uh, basically, you take your some sort of coloring layer, and then no, I actually don't really know how to explain it. But you clip your colors onto it, and then you adjust the underlayer. That way, your colors are always the same. I realize now that you can just do that with a normal clipping mask, and it like cuts out an extra step. And I really like that. So that's what I'm working with today. And of course, if you guys really want to, I don't know, see my layers for some reason, let me know, and I'll try to make it to where that can happen. What do you call a mac and cheese that gets up all in your face? A, a grilled mac and cheese, something like that, because it's getting up in your grill, right? I don't know, what is it? Too close for comfort food. Is mac and cheese comfort food? Say, that's pretty good. You guys are gonna make fun of me. Um, before, which was it last year? Thank you. Uh, I didn't have mac and cheese like for the past ever
Haha.
until I moved to Canada. I had mac and cheese for the first time since or when I moved here. That's how sad my childhood was. Mac and cheese is so good. No one ever told me. See, mac and cheese, if you do it right and get the right flavor, is magnificent. I agree. It's been a wonderful, wonderful mac and cheese ride. Mac and cheese with hot dogs. Yes! Yo! Yes! What was your favorite thing to eat growing up if it wasn't mac and cheese? Um, my house kind of had food problems. I didn't really recognize it until I was older. Um, so I'm gonna have to think about that one just a little tiny bit. Never had mac and cheese. Hey, if you get a chance to, try it. That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's so good. I don't know. I used to eat bologna out of the package. That was really good. I genuinely, like, I still really want that. It's super delicious. I used to eat chickpeas out of a can. Still really good. I don't know where to find some in Argentina. Ah, make it. Basically, you take multiple kinds of cheese and you scoosh them together. It's very good. Sounds like bologna mac and cheese is in your future. I would love that. I've yet to find, maybe I'm just like not looking right or what, but I've yet to find bologna since moving here to Canada. I can't for the life of me find Oscar Mayer anywhere. So I don't really know what to do with myself. So that's just been really weird. Does Canada have Oscar Mayer? What do I do? We have Oscar Mayer, we have Maple Leaf brand. Is that literally what the brand is called? I don't know. Amazon? The problem with Amazon is that importing food is very expensive. Even though I live quite close to the border, importing food super expensive. So for example, in order for me to get cinnamon Pop-Tarts, which are, in my opinion, amazing. it's like brown sugar cinnamon, or maybe it's just brown sugar Pop-Tart. Either way, um, in order for me to get that, I have to import it. And so what should be like $4 or something like that, um, is $11. So yeah, if I want the most common flavor of Pop-Tart, I have to pay $11. So I usually ask for it for Christmas. Some Pop-Tarts. The one meal I really recommend to try if anyone goes to an Argentinian themed restaurant or similar are milanesas, milanesas with mashed potatoes or fries. What are I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. What are milanesas? Milanesas? It's not two L's. That's wrong. But one of those. What are they? But yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? Something that I just used to take for granted in the States is just, I can't get it anymore. Not without a struggle. Breaded meat cutlet. Ooh, that sounds good. I know that Argentinian food, do not fuck with it. It is so, and by that I mean you super fuck with it. It's so good. My English is not great. Argentinian food, very good. The way that meat is treated there is it's very unique. I learned this from a documentary, so clearly I'm an expert. Um, but yeah, good stuff. I would love to go to Argentina. Looks good. Looks okay. Okay, so I know that there are a lot of people here who are from different countries. And if you are from a quote unquote typical country in the West, you can absolutely answer this question too. What food do you feel your country does best? So I'm from America. I feel that one of the best things that like really comes out of nah, Americans don't suck. Think apple pie, dude. Apple pie? Oh man. Is that truly American? No, technically it's like German, but American apple pie? That's some good stuff. You don't like apple pie? What? What? Look where you are, Chine Weaver. Take that back. Thank you. Um, yeah, apple pie, I think is one of the life's great pleasures. Especially like a crazy American apple pie. Oh my god. There's like so much butter and love in it. Ah, I had apple pie Nutrigrain. The heck is Nutrigrain? Teach me. It sounds like they're like these really big rats and they're called like Nutri-Rats or something. Somebody with a better understanding of nature can probably help me here. Uh, that's what that reminds me of. Cereal bar with sugary filling. Yeah, okay, that sounds good. No nutrition. Ah, so it's like vitamin water. No vitamins. That's very funny. How do companies get away with that? Like, so vitamin water, for example, it has like the same amount of sugar as like a pop. So how how do they call it vitamin water? Is that legal? Stromboli and cannoli are some of my favorites. Oh, both were created in Boston by Italian immigrants. Cannoli? Is that gonna sound so freaking stupid? Um, is a cannoli like the sweet pastry that you fill with junk, like creams and not creams, but it's like a cannoli cream? Did I get that correct? Strumble, cannoli. Oh, sounds so good. Usually it's ricotta cheese. I have never in my entire life made a cannoli. It should change. I know that some of the fillings are like really fancy. So I imagine ricotta cheese is like the main one, but perhaps there are other fillings as well. There's a bit of a tradition to eat nyokwa or gnocchi. Gnocchi. Gnocchi? Gnocchi. Yeah. I like gnocchi. I have made gnocchi once. And by made, I mean like I'm part baker. I'm full baker, excuse me. Yeah, I worked in a German bakery. Like very, very strict German. Um, so while I did do like French cuisine, because that's how you bake, um, I never ever delved into Italian pastry unless it was like, Italian meringue, but that doesn't really count. Everybody knows Italian meringue. No idea how to shade this back here. Just gonna go ham and leave it as that. Yeah. Part baker. Excuse. Watch your tongue. Meringues are the best. Meringues are very good. They're very tedious, which has always been a bummer. Because at my bakery, you would have like new hires and stuff, and sometimes they would mess up their timing on things, and that's okay. It happens. Um, but meringues take a very, very long time. If you've ever made a meringue, you totally know what I'm talking about. Um, Meringues take a very long time in the oven, and it has to be at an extreme low temperature. So if you have only one big industrial oven to play nice with, that means that if somebody has messed up their timing, they are using your oven for hours and hours and hours at a time at a temperature that you really can't use. So that's rough. Let's see. Those who don't know, nyokwa are potato-made pasta. Yeah. Uh, I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly, so I'm going to call it gnocchi. Um, so instead of using, I don't know, whatever you normally use for pasta, you use potato. And that potato helps bind everything together, and it is so good. They're like soft and they're almost like cheesy. Oh man. I think some people might call them like dumplings, but technically that's incorrect. Gnocchi really I would not consider to be dumplings. Chicken gnocchi soup is great. Any kind of chicken soup is great. I'm convinced that chicken soup really truly is for the soul. I'm also convinced that if people just tried some gosh dang food every once in a while, that racism would just no longer exist. People would go, oh shoot, that country or whatever that I used to hate actually makes bomb diggity food, so I'm not going to hate them anymore. But no, people aren't gonna be like that. I'm mad. Let's see, that looks good, that looks good. That a little bit. I feel like I'm going actually pretty fast. I'm a little scared the implications, what that could possibly mean. It's not too bad. Good job. Just trying to take it like piece by piece, you know? Alright, so sick foods. I was sick earlier this week. I had a miserable week, but I'm glad it's over. What do you feed somebody who's sick? My go-to is always going to be chicken soup and like saltine crackers. Convinced that saltine crackers are just so good. Chicken Alfredo? Ooh, that is good. English breakfast tea. Yes. Tea with honey. Yes. Anything with chicken broth? Yes. Now we're talking. Why it is that chicken broth is just kind of universally really good for better? Is it because it's relatively like nutritious? Bone broth if you can get your hands on it, yes. Actual chicken broth with, you know, bits, pieces, chickens and their sweet little bones. That's the good stuff. I'm banning all of you, you're making me hungry. You have anything yet today? I have eaten 1.5 slices of pizza, and I'm very hungry. That's okay. Not sure what I should make for dinner, though. I think, you know, living for 200-something years, I would have any idea of what to make for dinner. But I don't. And my lazy bottom just wants to order, like, I don't know, Taco Bell. Call it good. Then I'm gonna be poor. If all I do is eat Taco Bell, I'd be so poor. Gosh dang it, I love Taco Bell. Every Sunday I go to Taco John's. Is Taco John's like Taco Bell's brother? Or What is a Taco John's? Don't they still do the 33-cent burritos? Not that I'm aware of. But I still have to get it delivered because I'm a big baby with a baby immune system. So I can't go out and do big grown-up things. The delivery fee? That's what kills you. So expensive. Pizza tacos. Taco pizzas. Pizza taco. Yeah, okay. That sounds good. I accept that. What in the world? Like, is it actually a pizza with taco stuff on it? Or is it like a type of... What is it? Never had that. I totally have not shaded her face. I am now realizing this. Taco John's is similar to Taco Bell's, but they have awesome potato olays. What is an olay? Or all y'all go, olay! Yeah, think about what you gotta do for dinner. It's important. Dinner is important. Although not as important as lunch, I think. A taquitza? A zako? I kind of like taquitza a little more. It actually sounds real. The only things that I'm really familiar with from Taco Bell are they're like really they're really crappy burritos. The ones that are like, it's not the super burrito, it just has like beans and cheese in it, and it's kind of gross. But you eat it and it actually kind of fills you up and you go, you know, that wasn't a bad use of my money. That's what I get at Taco Bell. I think it's just the normal tacos, normal pizza, or pizza, burritos. And then the tacos themselves, I always just get the normal tacos. If I'm feeling a little fancy, I'll get a taco supreme, whatever the heck it's called. Mike, welcome. How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. I looked up Taco John's is cheaper and has a combo option as well. Taco Bell has combos, right? I'm 90% sure that Taco Bell has combos. Maybe it's not the same kind of juicy combo as Taco John's. Also, is Taco John related to Papa John's? It's making me question things. A little scared of Papa John. One, who is he the father of? And two, he's kind of a jerk. Not saying it lightly. Taco Bell has options, but they're not great. Okay. Glad I'm remembering somewhat correctly. I used to go to Taco Bell all the time until an individual by the name of Walter scared me off. I would go to Taco Bell at like 5 a.m. every day because it was just cheap and it was available, and you know what? It's stinking good. And so whenever I got off of work, bam, Taco Bell time. I'd get the same garbage. Aha! I'd get the same thing. And so the guy who worked there, I guess he thought that I was coming there to see him or something. And started hitting on me, and I was like, "Hey, I'm just here for my tacos." Um, and then really wasn't understanding it. He wasn't getting the hint, and he like put his phone number onto my receipt after my insistence of hey, I'm really not interested. So I never went back because I what do I say? What do I say that hasn't already been said? So I'm too socially anxious to go back to face my fears of Walter. Oh, Mac, how you doing today? How even shade stuff? Is this even right? I don't know. Hey, I'm glad. I am also enjoying the color. It's nice to color again. It's been so long. And I get to see multiple pizzas get all fancy and colored up today. Ooh. Ooh. So excited. Oh gosh. Thank you for the big drink. I did get back to painting miniatures. Cool. I would love to see your progress on that. I you Anybody who paints miniatures has just infinite more patience than I ever could attain my whole lifetime. And I am so in awe of it. It's awesome. It takes so much patience, and like the amount of hand steadiness is like I'm not a surgeon, you know? I can't do that. It is very expensive, yeah. But it's beautiful. Really, seriously, it's just so pretty. Like, I would feel almost bad playing with the figurines because they're just so pretty. I know that's their whole point, but still. I don't think I could do it. Not easily. So, later on tonight, after stream, I'm going to spend some time and like try to watch TV and familiarize myself with TV shows that other people watched. Uh, Reason being, I am really out of touch with what is cool and what is not. Do you guys have show recommendations? And if so, could you pop them into chat? Or at least my server. I would love to actually watch some stuff. The Cuphead show? Alright, well, any show except that one. I don't want to watch the Cuphead show. Sorry. I know that's smarts. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm not sure where to start with that one. Depends on what interests you. Most things interest me, as long as it's not annoying. The Cuphead show, I appreciate the amount of effort that went into um, the game. However, that same level of love is not put into the animation of the show, which is fine, it doesn't need to be. Um, but it kind of reminds me of like SpongeBob, and I feel like that doesn't quite speak to me, which is fine. Is Frasier still on? Is it? Start with Phantom Blood first. Okay, that's actually really helpful. I remember trying to watch JoJo a little while ago, maybe a couple years ago, and I was not sure where to start at all. It's very helpful, thank you. I did finish watching Blade Runner Black Lotus. Shenmue. Okay, what is Shenmue? I've heard that name before, but I don't know what it is at all. Is it animated? I've been watching 86, the anime as well. What is that? I love all these recommendations because I don't know what any of this is. These are exciting times. Okay. I think I almost have the base coloring down and done and beautiful. Whose character is this? Oh, that's a good question. Um, uh, crap. I can't remember because I'm pressured. Ever watched Squid Game? Yes. I like some of it. I've watched it twice now. Um, and I liked it the first time. I liked it a little less the second time. But it's good. I feel like most people should watch it once. I can't remember people's names. But I know that her name is Eir, E-I-R, and she's a badass, and I complimented the crap out of her, and I feel so bad at her owner's name. And her owner's probably in chat going, oh my god, how could you do this to me, HotAppleKai? Not friends anymore. But yeah, I really did enjoy Squid Game. I felt it was a little tough on the second watch through. For all mankind takes place in an alternate timeline of what if the Russians landed on the moon first? That's interesting. Okay. Is it, what kind of show would you consider it to be? Like, is it funny? Third. Okay, that's also something that I've heard. I have no idea what the heck it is, though. That's good, that's good. Keep them coming. Right now I'm watching a show called Unbelievable. That's quite... Windowsills 33, thank you so much for the follow. You're having a good day. Unbelievable is, it's a show with some difficult topics. It's kind of like a true crime, like, oh man, who's the baddie? And, that's very exciting. Let's see. Windowsills, hi, hello, welcome. Today I am coloring stuff in, trying to make it look pretty. I hope you're having a good day. Is this Soul? Okay, good. I agree that this is Soul because that is their name. That is Soul's, this is Soul's character. Oh no. I love Soul. Thank you. I love Soul, I just have the brain of an ant. Soul forgives me. Give some nice warm tones. Maybe like a little hit of blue later on. I really, really like trying to incorporate colors that are either within the character as like reflective colors, or colors that are complementary or opposite. Or both if I can. That's always a huge win. So since all of my like shaping is done in my words is done in my shadow layer, all I need to do is add in my lights underneath it, and like bam, suddenly things start to really pop. Okay, that looks nice. I also know that if you just have one color, so right now one of my accent colors is this color. Now if I just put this accent color on top of things, it would look kind of harsh. So I also have a lead-in color, something that blends into and is like a warmer version of the thing that I'm trying to use. So this is my lead-in color, this is my highlight, or like the hot part of it. That's my thinking behind it anyway. Looks good, looks good. Okay. Now for little hits of blue. Just to cool down this smoking hot character just a little bit. Also helps to give shape to some of the more difficult to see places. Character. Okay, so I want this to be a little separated from her front hair, just slightly. I might mess with that a little later. Something else that I feel needs a little bit of definition is this scarf. So I'm going to add maybe a warm tone to the back of the scarf. Let's see how it looks a little colder. That's not bad, actually. Do the same with this side of her head. Just a little bit colder. And then this side of her hair over here. Bad. And steel itself is cold. So if I add my nice cold color to it, maybe it'll look a little sharper. Y'all have heard of cold steel before, right? So now they have a warmer tip, colder base. That looks pretty good. Not bad for something that's actually pretty quick. Okay, a couple of places I need to see some blending done. It's just a little harsh. That. Okay, now for the coloring of outlines. So coloring on the outlines is to help areas pop, stand out, and also blend in. So it will help the tips of the sword look a little bit sharper if the tips of the sword are like a lighter color. So see how big of a difference just that makes? So yeah. Ta-da. I know my water bottle is kind of in the way there. And I always start out more extreme, and then I kind of quiet it down, taper it down, color-wise, a little bit more as I go on. So everything that's touching the light side, turning yellow. Everything that's touching the dark side, turning either like a blue or maybe a purple. Right now I'm starting it off as a red. And art is not perfect, so it's okay if I have a little bit of mistake, a little bit of overlap here and there of these different zones. It's okay. Now to go for a darker purple. Really make these areas seem deeper. Yesterday I went with my crush on a date. Aww. It's fun. We had a good time. You haven't told her you have a crush on her? Are you going to? And I know that that's really scary. So I'm never gonna be like, oh my gosh, you should tell her right away. You know her better than anyone here possibly know her. And I think you be able to recognize the perfect time to tell her. Yeah, I think that's super exciting. Congratulations. I remember when I first went on a date with someone who I thought I really liked. And they were a really good person. And so then I asked them at like a dance, if they wanted to dance with me, and they were like, no, and then they walked away. So I was like, oh, ooh, ah, that hurts. Yeah, it was very harsh. It's also like middle school, so like it's not bad. Thank you for the water, I need it. It's alright. It definitely hurt at the moment. And I still remember it, so like very clearly, you know, it still kind of hurts a little bit. But he wound up finding somebody who suited him just a little bit better. And I now understand why he said no to me. I have a feeling he probably was trying to impress someone else that night. He didn't want me foiling his plans. it's fine. It definitely stung, my gosh. But if I had never asked, or if I'd never been like, I love you, I never would have learned. Never would have learned about him. And so, now he's doing good. He's happily married. Um, but yeah, I think it's important that, so for those of you who are out there and maybe you're young or inexperienced or whatever you want to call yourself, take rejection as well as you can. Because there's all sorts of factors and stuff like that that you might not consider right off the bat. Maybe they aren't into your type, And that's okay. You shouldn't force people to be into you specifically. Or maybe they got other stuff going on in their life. I learned that day that, rejection sucks and it definitely hurts. But I lived. And I am very happy now. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yes, but also what? Hey, that looks good, that looks good. Someone you just met, asked to take you home. Ask if they need directions and they say no. Ah! Ooh, that is very scary. Yeah, um, that's a police time, or maybe they have just a really good smartphone. Maybe they're a taxi driver, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna darken this a tad. Pop a little. That looks all right. Or after. Or after. Kind of like the before, actually. That's something out of a scary story. It is. But it's actually not that uncommon. I think there's a section of our foot missing color. Which section? Duplicate. Make darker. Darker, darker, darker. Darker, darker, darker. Okay. Delete some of these hotter areas for a little bit of pop. Bam, pop, pop. The whole point is to essentially celebrate your line art. And if you're not, like if you're putting down line art and you're not feeling super happy with it, that's okay. No one has to be happy with their artwork. But if you spend time giving your line art weight, giving it some love, um, make it shine. Don't make it do, you don't need to make it do this, but do something, celebrate it a little bit. You know, make sure it's visible. It's okay. See if I can maybe bump up the contrast. I think that would help. Contrast. Bam. Ah, much better. Okay. That's good, that's good. Add different colors to some of this. Look at this again. Okay. I see some areas that I think should be a little just darker. It's fine, that's okay. And now for her eyes. They call me out for the eyes. I always know that I miss them. Of a miserable existence where I just forget about drawing in the eyes like 80% of the time. It's terrible. Okay. I feel like there could be a little highlights here and there just for visual interest, but honestly, this is looking okay. I'm happy with this. So, I'm gonna give that a saberoo. Work on the next one. Next. Actually, hold on, let me make sure. Okay, so these are all the ones that I need to do, probably and finish tonight. Whether or not they're on stream, I don't know. Right. Duplicating. 1 hour, 20 minutes. Oh, that's kind of crappy. It was complicated though. Okay, that's all right. Something a little warmer. Kind of like that. It's cute. Okay. So then select it, make a mask, and then delete. So my mask is now deleted. That way, whenever I add paint or whatever to it, I get all my color back. So I really, really want the star of the show to be this, whatever she's got mixing here. Really? I feel like this is pretty warm. Ah, gotcha. I'm really not the best with color. Um, I've been playing like this color matching game, and it's so funny because I'm pretty good at it, I think. Maybe I'll do a game for you guys to show you how absolutely fantastic I am at it. It's kind of hot on TikTok right now, apparently. So you guys can join in too, and we can play the color game together. But yeah, I've been practicing it. I've been getting a lot better, but I'm still, when it comes to like blues and purples, I have such problems. Ruby Finn, I'll see you later. Have a good dinner. So yeah, I have a lot of problems with my blues and my purples. Those are my problem areas. Okay, that looks all right. Sonic Hacky, how you doing? Welcome. Are you drawing on the layer mask right now or the actual layer? I am drawing on the layer mask. So everything that you see is just me basically uncovering or recovering a slightly darker layer. Still tired after waking up? Did you just wake up? You a vampire too? I recognize these hours. These are vampire hours. Thank you for the hydrate. I will drink copious amounts of Red Bull after I finish up this one, which shouldn't take too long, I think. I hope. The shapes in the shapes in this one are pretty simple. Got the timer going. Ooh, all right. Watch me take way longer on this because I think to myself that I can be fast. So I go into more detail and I wind up being slow. Every time I've done hydrate so far, the next person gets the big hydrate. Are you the key, Basil? Are you the one? Stackstivist! Hello. I think it's hesitation? Maybe. It is hesitation. Watch party? Watch party? You guys watching? When are we getting a random dozen of big bottles? So I could do that, yeah. It's a possibility. Sounds kind of like a lot of power for you guys to have, though. I don't know if I'm comfortable. Exploding trees. Welcome. Thanks so much for the follow. Hey. I'm doing the watch party? Okay. What in the world would we even watch? Thank you so much for that raid, Exploding Trees. Welcome, raiders. Oh, you're streaming my stream. Very cool. I understand now. How is your stream? And what did you stream, Exploding Trees? So why are your trees exploding? Very curious. Yeah, I like that emote a lot. That's really good. Drawing emotes. Ooh. Do you want to give me your socials? I'm very interested in commissioning some emotes. On the commission emote train. And commissioning artists within our community. That's kind of hot, right? Probably one of the most attractive things you can do as a streamer. Commission artists. Okay. Something like this. Ooh. Wait, I've only been working on this for 10 minutes? Or like I have 10 minutes left? That doesn't sound right, you know? Okay. That's good. I'm doing pretty good then. Wow, it gave me another notification. Then hey, welcome. Raiders? Again? It's marked as the same raid for me, so maybe it's funky? Maybe it's literally a double raid. Let's go! So when you stream, let's see, Twitter is, take that. Yoink! In order to raid, you must be currently streaming, and then in your streamer tools, there's like a little raid button, and you select the stream that you wish to ruin the day of. I mean, make their day and make them smile and be happy. Give them lots of love. can't. I have your Twitter open right now, but I don't. It's like not visible on my screen. So I'll have to check it out after stream if it's okay. Yeah, I would love to look at your artwork, and if you do take commissions, love to support you. I've been working on these sorts of layering effects. Still new to it, so my brain doesn't quite wrap my head around it quite yet. But it's working on it. I'm getting it. I like it. Adds a nice depth to what I'm working on, I think. Gosh, this character is so wildly cute. Ugh. I adore her. I don't know if I agree that this is relaxing chill music, but it is a banger. It does. It's got some real old schoolness to it. Ice cap, yeah. Hey, thank you so much, Exploding Trees. I will try to hit you up later. If you want to stop by, say hi if you're still here. I have a Discord and we share art secrets and also like commissions and showing off what we're working on. So if you want to join, come hang out. Exclamation point Discord in chat if you take a look at it, or it's just sitting around on my profile. Either way, have a rest of your night. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for raiding my butt. I really appreciate it. Just low-key say, I think the artist part of Twitch is like some of the nicest stinking people I think I've ever met. Like, This is an insane community. Everybody is so nice. Everybody's so supportive. The amount of just pure love that comes from every single person who comes in and raids and comes in and talks. So nice. And it's just such a surprise is the wrong word. But it's kind of a surprise. Like I never would have imagined so much uh, love from like a gaming community like this. It's really cool. I figured that, you know, as an artist, it would be kind of tough coming in and doing things and all of that. And it is tough, don't get me wrong. Like, if I streamed Apex, I probably would get, like, more viewers. But it's still, like, the amount of engagement is so nice. So yeah, thanks you guys for making this such a lovely, stinking community. I have been thoroughly enjoying my time here. Hope you guys have been liking it too. Also, it's been like a crazy challenge because doing requests is really hard. So having that support is so important. I don't think I'd be able to do this if there was like more negativity or anything like that, or more pressure. It's so hard. Yeah, time zones are really difficult. I wish that there was a way like where I could premiere or play my stuff at different times or something. So I don't know. Maybe this week if I have extra time in my time pocket, I can do like some crazy weird streams just at different times so people from all over the world can actually participate. I think that'd be nice. Because after all, I'm a vampire. I'm awake at all times. I don't really sleep. So, you know, it's not too bad for me. I would love to have you moderate for me full time. If I could like pay your booty full time, that would be so nice. Really weird to think of myself as a boss, though. I think that would be something that I wouldn't want. I'm kind of scared of that. Not because of like some weird boss corruption or something, um, but because I don't like having power over people. Makes me really uncomfortable. So I don't know about that part. But I'd love to work with you, like, and actually have a working thing that works. You can call me a poet.
Oh no!
Ah, it's really well timed. Kai's a boss. Oh no. My boss is a vampire? Oh no. It kind of does. It does sound like the plot of a bad B movie. Or like a really sick A movie. Is that what they're called? A movie? Triple A, whatever movie? Could be really good. Feel me, right? Oh my god, I keep smelling this Red Bull. Okay, okay, I need to take a drink. Can't handle it anymore. Pretend this was Red Bull. Ah, chat, you have an addiction. So it's so good. Not that I have an addiction to Red Bull or anything like that. That would be disastrous. That would be embarrassing. Country, other country, in a completely foreign country, and get your gosh dang legs back. How hard that is? It's newsflash, it's hard. It is. You know, COVID really made it hard, but it was a difficult feat to begin with. What's up? Oh, it's a difficult feat. Yeah, that was on purpose. I'm I'm basically a genius. Definitely on purpose. Was not Who talks like that? No? Ah! It's not sus. Ah. It's a great pun. Take that back, chat. It is. Mecca, how do you know when the big bottles are coming, my friend? How do you do it? And do you want to share your insight with the rest of us? Yeah, how do I obtain this power? Tell you what. Oh boy, let's go. Only if you all follow my Twitch. I'll follow your Twitch. Ayo, shout yourself out. I doubt you'll actually tell us the secret, but yeah, promote yourself. Give us your Twitch. Unless you're scared, unless you're a coward. You ain't no coward, are ya? I might already follow you, but I'll follow you again. Just because I want to show my appreciation. Ricardo is, you know, for art, so that makes sense. Also, I think they're less crazy about music and content, which is nice. Copyright, I mean. It's very, very streamer friendly. Don't get me wrong, Twitch has a lot of good stuff going for it. I like that they kind of do my taxes for me. It's very helpful. Like that very much. But yeah, the copyright thing is very scary. Like last week, I'm still fighting a copyright strike on my channel from last week. So I was just, I guess somebody watched my stream and was like, yeah, let's get her. Apparently I had a song on there that they feel is theirs. I don't. Because the song that they said I used does not exist. So I guess it's somebody who's just kind of hoping that I don't pay attention. Like let it slide, or I don't know. It's very strange. Quite understand what angle of theirs benefits them. Alright, this is looking pretty good. I want to redo the color on this. Gosh, what is this? Orange? It's like brown color. Is it green, maybe? It's not green. It's a little better. Now I can add some light. After I fix this, I forgot this little goopy bit. Yeah, I've had copyright strikes on my channel before that were just kind of nonsense, so it's not a big deal to fight them. Just a pain in the butt, that's for sure. Especially since I'm such a good vampire about it too. Very respectful. kind of bright. Maybe. Oh, holy snap! You guys are killing it today. Knocking it out of the park. I raised it by 1. So you can see how, like, close you guys were this past, I don't know, these past streams. I literally raised it by 1. Crazy how much your luck changes just by adding one more chance. So instead of every 6 or like chance of 6, 1 out of 6, it is, hey, Teriyaki Fishman, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. It's your stream. But yeah, instead of 1 out of 6, it is 1 out of 5. It's going pretty well. I'm hoping to bother you later, maybe not today, but later this week at least. I want to have you animate some things for me. Are you busy? Excuse me while I conduct business on live Twitch. That's for me. Yeah, it's going good. Yes, animation. Teriyaki Fishman, they do emote animations. Very interested in working with. Very nice work. It's kind of bright. That's bright. Yeah, Teriyaki Fishman. Do you have social media? Do you have some stuff you can show off? Yeah, link it. It's too much pink there. That's a little better. Animators supporting animators is how the world should work. Yeah, Atlas is in there. Y'all can give each other some lovin', in a completely platonic way, 'cause I don't want to condone any other forms of lovin' without consent. You know, you feel me. You understand. Don't mind me. No, don't give me that look. Don't bully me. I'm just trying to make things work, you know? Making ends meet. Don't give me that. I'm struggling. No. This is harassment. Oh, I'll bet that some of you, follow the My Little Pony, saga. There's a new My Little Pony styled thing, coming out. To those of you who've seen it, what do you think? Your thoughts? Blown away with its beauty? guys haven't seen it, I will show you it. Um, I don't think I can play the trailer, but I can sure show you some of the new designs that they have. Save this and show you guys what's going on. Uh, um, let's see. It's a new show, and it is called maybe Tell Your Tale. Yeah, My Little Pony Tell Your Tale. So the characters that you know and love, let me bring them up here. This is the new generation of My Little Pony. Say what you want about their designs, I actually think they're pretty gosh darn cute. Now, brace yourself for their new look in 2D. Isn't that beautiful? Don't you guys just love the style and grace that this exudes? Just love it. And check out their smiles. It's so bad. Why would they do this? It's actually just so awful. Um, I don't know why they have human noses. It reminds me of Steven Universe without the charm. What were they thinking? I don't know. This looks great. Why don't they just do this? I don't know. It's weird. It makes me uncomfortable. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing that. Because, it's something. Oh no, it's not a joke. Oh boy, I wish it were. That would be great if it were a joke. That would make me so happy. Okay, colors. This is okay, that's okay, that's okay. Things are a little on the muted side, I feel. It's a little dark. Not so much color. I need to inject more color into this. So what I'm going to do is, I feel like the shading itself needs a little bit of work. Yeah, I like the green and yellow too. I'm gonna add a bit more blue where she needs blue. So here and there, here and there. Okay, all this layer does is just add a little bit more lovin' to her fur color. I think that's a little better. Okay. So then, let's see, what else do I have to do? That's good, that's good, that's good. That's okay. I'm gonna add some, got to shade this in. Uh-oh. Bit of color. Something like that. Oh yeah, pupils for sure. But I still need to add a little bit more depth to her, I feel. Kind of looks like the cookie dough's glowing. Yeah, right here maybe. I see that. I mean, the idea is to have the cookie dough literally be the glowing aspect. It's what's lighting the room, so to speak. Quite literally. I know that y'all have had those cookie days where you feel like the cookies that you made might be the greatest thing you've ever made in your life. This is one of those moments. Ooh, that's a powerful pink. I need to turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I do want it to be quite glowing. Cookies are the source of everything that is good in the world. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna bump up her color. The old-fashioned way. With correction layers. I'm gonna mess around with the color balance a little bit. I know you guys can't see this, but you're gonna see the effect of it as I'm working on it. So what I'm aiming to do is have more color separation and also like just basically inject more color into what's going on. So I want to make these brights brighter. I want to make the greens stand out just a little bit more. I make these shadows actually stand out and have a little bit of bump to them. So what I'm doing right now is I have gone into layer and then color balance. So if you use CSP, it's new correction layer and then color balance. So this is after, before, after, before, after. Bump it down slightly, but I do like it. Now, for her line art bits, I might add some... Otter, how you doing? Welcome. Did you beat all the robbers? Actually, I already know you beat all the robbers. How was your... I'm going to call it a campaign for today. How was your campaign today? So dorky. Okay, so I'm going to have it go into... like a cyan, maybe? Actually? Yeah, maybe cyan's where it's at. Chilling. It went pretty well. We managed to get into the mountain. And so it begins our multi-year long journey. Multi-year? What the heck? How long is your journey? I mean, you just said multi-year. What? Why is it so long? Hopefully that means the campaign for your characters, not literally you guys are going to be playing this campaign for multiple years, right? Right, Otter? That sounds scary. It's much too daunting for me if that's the case. Oh yeah, super glowing cookies. She's the best cook. So good that she may be able to generate her own power source from these cookies. Are on an excursion to find a special gemstone inside a dwarven city. Okay. Sounds exciting. Sounds difficult. I know that my characters would not have the patience for it. Good luck. By my characters, I mean literally my characters. Any of my characters would probably hate that. They'd be like, oh my god, I need to go home. I have better ways of wasting my time than going to some dwarven city. Ugh. Dwarves, am I right? It sounds exciting though. I like it. So how many people are you playing with right now? In your campaign? players plus team. Wow! That is actually so many people. Holy moly. That's exciting. Ah, you guys are gonna have a blast. I mean, you guys are probably already having a blast, but you know what I mean. That looks good. Well, I mean, it makes sense that it's well organized, right? D&D is not about just the game, it's about having an experience with other people. And it's really difficult to want to bring together a whole bunch of people if they don't want to also have an experience. It's kind of like when you find the right team for your esports team. Everyone who you play with is going to be on at least a pretty similar page as you, right? Everyone's going to show up to practice. No one's going to shirk their practice duties because they also want to play. Makes sense. Also, y'all are adults and pretty much in charge of schedules. For the most part. I'm sure there are some exceptions. So yeah, sounds good. Very combat heavy so far. How do you feel about that? I've met several people now who are not super happy with combat heavy D&D, which is interesting to me since I think that that's really fun. But I'm also like a baby D&D player, so like what do I know? Combat heavy is better for big groups? Is that what you are saying? I wish I could be playing D&D again. I imagine what's stopping you, is it work? If so, I'm really sorry. It does suck. Played D&D or Pathfinder before. Just hop onto Apex Legends and play some Pathfinder. I think it's an experience that everyone should have in their life. Because I thought for the longest of time that D&D was kind of nerdy and not in like a cool way. Turns out that's just wrong. D&D is really, really cool. Is it nerdy? Yeah, but it's like a really cool, interesting nerdy. So, yeah, if you have like even one friend who wants to try it out with you, I'm sure you guys can find like 2 other friends. Bring it all together, you know? D&D is what defined nerdy? Yeah, that is true. It is a very, very cool nerdy. Let's see how we paint those chips brown, because that is important. Brown, brown, brown. Okay, I think after this I'm gonna make some cookies. This is getting me in a mood, you know what I mean? Doing things to my mentality. I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies. This is just too good. See, crap. Making me feel things over here. It says art has no power. Okay, now for this whisk. I'm gonna start it off with, oops, start it off with purple. I'm gonna treat these tines somewhat individually. At least give them like as if they had some sort of, I don't know, individualness to them. Yeah, maybe something like that. Slightly different color. That's nice. Okay. Hello, Super Will. How are you doing today? I think once I finish this one up, this is going to be my last one for tonight because now I really, really want to make cookies. Post beautiful picture. Actually, I'll even share my recipe for the world's, in my opinion, best chocolate chip cookies. So yeah, I'll make those. I'll send pictures. Cause not gonna lie, my recipes, they're really good. You're exhausted. Did you just get off of work? Turns out, living for 228 years yields some pretty gosh darn good recipes. Baking. I got all the old stuff. I got all the new stuff. I got everything anyone could ever want. Except for cannolis. I've never made cannolis. Me and my dad are moving in with my mom. It's on Valentine's Day they got married. Aw, that is so cute. What have you heard from people that don't like combat heavy campaigns? So I have heard, and this is from campaigns with characters that have a lot of combos, so like rogues and stuff, or like paladins with a bunch of options, is that people's turns take a very, very long time. And I feel, or they felt, excuse me, that because turns took so long that they were just kind of sitting around doing nothing for a long time. And so far that's not what I have experienced primarily, but I can definitely see it, you know? It's like a really long turn in Hearthstone. That's probably a thing. But I also think that it has to be like, you have to be courteous to other gamers. Yeah, also I agree. If your character just isn't super combat built, then you're gonna have kind of a boring time. Might not have a good time. So, for example, my current character, um, he's a big baby, he's a rich bird, and he's really not great at combat. Um, I think that combat's kind of difficult because I just didn't really build him with combat in mind. He's a sweet talker, kind of, and it's all about the interactions. But combat? Ooh, it's rough. Darker? Darker's the way to go. So I can actually see the whisk. That's good. And then color correction, make it a little darker. Bring up the contrast a little bit. Send some love in the saturation department. It's okay. Add some more pink to the bottom of the bowl. Okay. Now for the eyeballs. I did not think this through. Figure out how her eyes look. Have her not look like a crazy person. Ah, no. I don't want anything where someone talks in my song. Get out of here. Ah. Oh. See how crazy she looks. Oh, yeah. Woo. Love it. Looks a little better. Had a lot to move. Beds, couch, TVs, clothes, etc. Yeah, moving is really hard. Moved a couple times in my life now, and I don't think it's ever gonna get easier. And you know what? That's okay. It doesn't need to. Aw, thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. I have to mess with her eyes just a little bit. Maybe darken them a little bit more love. Maybe. To be able to use fire. Yeah, there's a bunch of fire stuff, but DM might not want you to use fire, and that might be something that's an issue. Might also be advised not to using fire because it might kill your whole squad if you're in a really bad spot. And then you also don't get fire until like level 2. There's a couple different reasons. I started at level 1, we never got far enough into the campaign. And there it is. That does suck though. I would not have a good time not being able to use fire spells. If I played a character where I specifically wanted to use fire spells. At that point though, I would ask the DM to consider an exception of some sort. maybe you were born, I don't know, a firebender. You know what I mean? And just have a fire spell, but it's just kind of weaker than like the normal fire spell kind of thing. I don't know, just a crappy idea, but maybe it's worth it. Ah, that sucks. Okay. It's maybe a little better. Hmm. Okay. I think this is good. I'm gonna leave it here. I might mess with it a little bit afterward. There's some things that I feel that I want changed. But it's not too bad. I like it. Okay. So, what we are going to do is we're going to play a color game. Picasso? I wish. Actually, I don't. I really don't wish. Also had a lot of problems. Um, I'm going to draw up that 1 hour, 5 minutes. That's kind of took a little while. I'm going to bring up the color game that I mentioned earlier, and I'm gonna play it. And maybe I'll do well. You won't do well, but let's give that a shot. So I'm gonna pop on over to let's see, where is that? Damn browser. Chat's on top of me. Get out of here, chat. Bam. Now you're behind me where you belong. Alright, so this is the color game. Um, you will see what it's all about very shortly. Let me extend that just a little further down. Okay. So, yeah, the Red Bull's rather tall. How many times a stream do you get asked how to draw? Surprisingly, not very often. Probably because my answer will always, be practice. Lots and lots of practice. Scoot chat over just a little bit so you guys can see. Thank you, Goose.
You can't tell chat what to do.
Yes, I can. Whether or not you guys listen. We're missing the left side of the screen. It's not important. All y'all need to see is this wheel. Color. Alright, so the idea is to match the color that you see in the middle. So let's go. This is level 1. All I have to do is match the hue. That looks pretty good. I got a perfect. That looks pretty good. Apparently that's not good enough. Yeah. Now keep in mind I do have color blindness, so you're gonna see me struggle just a little bit here and there. It's not too bad. Okay, I did pretty well. See the little green down there? That means I did okay. So now this brings in saturation, where I have to match hue and saturation. Oh god. Somewhere around here? Ahaha! Yeah, so it picks a random color. I have a time limit to make it happen. Gosh, this is very difficult. Okay. A little more green. Ooh, this is hard. Okay. Oh, and it gets harder. good. Oh, I robbed. Okay, now we do complementary, so I have to match two colors. Um, close. Aha. Part of it is also like figuring out how in the world I control two of these things and which one's mine. Perfect. Okay. This is genuinely so freaking hard. So close. Whew. Sniped. That one's so close. Okay, now I have three. Okay, so first off, I need to figure out which one's mine. I'm down the bottom. Oh gosh. Ah. Oh wow, I'm surprised that was perfect. Also, I like it because it kind of teaches you about colors, if you aren't familiar with the terms. Concentrating so hard. Phew. A lot of these are really nice palettes. I actually like a lot of these. This one, actually really good. Oh, it scared me. Oh, so close. This one's gonna hurt me. Ugh. I'm showing you my true colors. Oh, very funny. I've been practicing this so hard because I failed so miserably yesterday. Uh-oh. Okay, this is problematic for me because I can't pinpoint this. Ah. Okay. Final level, boss level. Sniped. Easy. Get out of town. I'm in design school. Should we just get a really low score? Uh-oh. I can't match the blue. Uh-oh. Oh no. Can't do it. All right. So I'm gonna link that. Hey, that's not bad. I think these can go up to 12 at the very bottom. So I'm gonna link this in my Discord. If you guys want to give this a shot, it's very fun. I'm gonna just stick it into, I don't know, general. So yeah, enjoy it. And what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna raid the crap out of an artist streamer. Bam. Tricked. That's ass. Let's pick somebody with not so many views, and give them some love. Give them some love. We're looking for somebody who is actively engaging with their chat, someone who has a VTuber or a cam of some kind. This looks interesting. I don't know what that's about, but it's fun. Oh, it's me. You. Scroll past that one. All right, we're getting into 15, 14. Um, ooh, that's beautiful. Okay, this looks cute. Let's check out that person, and we're gonna make kind of a quick decision today. This looks cute. I don't even know what they're drawing. I love it. Um, if this is a PNG tuber, that would be hilarious. This person's literally drawing a cow. Um, let's pick one more to take a look at. This looks really cute. Okay, so let's check out the only Mario. I'm gonna close down chat, turn them up, and I don't hear much, but they are very cute. I like this a lot. This is super adorable. I don't even hear music. They look so tired. All right, we'll get back to this one. Should speedrun Kirby again? What? No way. Oh God, do I have sound? Hold on. I was playing VR this morning. Maybe I don't have sound. No, I do. Is it not sounding? You guys hear it? I not hear it. Okay, that's
Bing
problematic.
bong.
Oh,
Watch a cryptocurrency video.
ha,
I
I've
think
done it. I
I,
figured it out.
I know the
Okay,
cryptocurrency one.
turns out I'm dumb.
Isn't that the island thing?
This is cute. I like this.
Crypto islands?
And they're talking about crypto. Ayo. Uh, this person's drawn cow. Let's go. Okay.
Не, будет еще. Я еще
Oh,
не
dang.
проработала.
Not English speaking. I love this person though. That's fantastic. But we're aiming for English speaking.
Yeah, I don't know.
I understand charging extra for like expressions and stuff though, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, they have a pet
Sammy
bird.
said get your bag, but do the work.
Yo.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Okay, chat. Can we do this person? They have a bird in
Get
the
your bag,
background.
but don't fucking rip people off, man. I don't know.
That-
I mean, I guess like all like
that is
riggers do
amazing.
things differently, so I like really can't talk.
Are y'all
I
alright with
guess,
this
but,
one?
Like also,
Nice.
man.
All right, so as always, we're gonna raid the crap out of this person, and yeah, that looks good. That looks start raid. Um, we know the audio works. Yes. As always, be on your best behavior, respect the rules in their chat, and be supportive. Be loving. I will see you guys there. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Bye.